I welcome you all to the video lecture on the topic positive pay system. The concept of positive pay system is related with check transactions. In our earlier lecture, we studied the concept of check truncation system, that is the CTS. This check truncation system is related with the transmission of check from bank to another bank. And in this concept of positive pay system, we are going to study about the safety measures which have been taken by Reserve Bank of India in order to reduce the frauds which are related with check alterations. It means the positive pay system. The concept of positive pay system is related with the enhancement of the safety of check-based transactions. It may be a possibility that someone do fraud with these checks, or it may be a possibility that the alteration of checks is possible by some persons. Take an example. Consider that, imagine that if you issued a particular amount of check to a particular person, and it may be a possibility that the particular person or the payee who received the check from you, he may alter the matter, he may do some alterations over the amount of the check. Consider you have given the check worth rupees of 1000, and it may be a possibility that to whom you have handed over the check, he may alter the matter. Instead of 1000, he may increase 10 in front of that 1000. Means it may be a possibility that he alters the amount of the check. So such type of frauds, such type of alterations, such type of tampering is possible in issuing the check. So in order to reduce, or in order to lessen these frauds, the Reserve Bank of India initiated the concept of positive pay system. In order to enhance the safety of check-based transactions, the Reserve Bank of India initiated the concept of positive pay system. Now, in this particular topic, in this particular lecture, we are going to learn about the concept of this positive pay system. This positive pay system, it is the process of reconfirmation of details of high value checks. Reconfirmation of details means if anybody issues a check to a particular person or the particular payee, then that particular person is required to send the details of the check to the bank in order to reconfirm whether the same person issued the check of the same value to other person. This is the process of reconfirmation of details of high value checks. In order to enhance the safety of check based transactions, RBI introduced this positive pay system in the year 2020. RBI introduced this system in September 2020, and RBI given guideline to all the banks to implement this process of positive pay system since 1st of the January 2021. High value checks means RBI suggested to the banks that rupees 50,000 and above value checks should be bring under this positive pay system. And discretion of the account holder means it depends upon the willingness of the account holder whether to bring this high value check under the positive pay system or not. Whether to bring this check under the process of reconfirmation of NAT, it is with the willingness of the issuer of the check, that is It is with the drawee of that particular check. And also RBI suggested that the amount of check above 5 lakh rupees, it may be considered for making mandatory, or it is to bring it under the positive pay system. It means the bank told to the Reserve Bank of India told to all other banks to implement the positive pay system for the high value checks worth of 50,000 and above. And it also suggested the banks, RBI also suggested the banks to make this process mandatory for the checks whose value is more than 5 lakh rupees. What is the process? Initially, I will explain about this process of this positive pay system, the concept of this positive pay system with an illustration, with an example. For example, consider this is the person who is known as drawer. Drawer means one who issues check. And consider that the account of this drawer is in State Bank of India, and he issues the check to another person who is known as payee. This drawer issues the check of a particular amount on the name of some person who is known as payee. Now this second person, he submits the given check in his bank, and consider this is Maharashtra Bank. Then this Maharashtra Bank will transfer this check, or will, for the clearing purpose, through clearing house in a digital format, it transfers this particular check to clearing house, and through clearing house it goes to the SBI, and then the transaction takes place, and the amount will be deposited. After the confirmation, the amount will be deposited in the account of Maharashtra Bank of this particular payee's account. In this process, now try to understand what is the positive pay system. In the process of this positive pay system, after issuing, consider that this person A issues the check to person B, and person A issues the check of rupees 10,000 to person B. Then after issuing this check to person B, immediately it is the responsibility of the person A to provide or to send the details to his particular bank, State Bank of India. It means the drawer is required to furnish, or is required to provide the information about this issued check to his own bank or drawee's bank. He do provide the date of check, he provides the amount of check, he provides the name of the beneficiary, that is the name of person B, that is pay. He also provides the check number, MRCI code, everything, every details is required to provide to this particular bank. This is what the process which happens in the positive pay system. Then when this person B deposits the amount in the deposits the check, issued check in Maharashtra Bank, the Maharashtra Bank, for the clearing purpose, send this particular check or the digital format of this check to the clearing house, and through clearing house, for the purpose of clearance, these details comes to State Bank of India, and the State Bank of India here at this moment confirms whether the check issued to this particular person B of rupees 10,000, whether it match the details provided by person A to this bank. If these details match with each other, then SBI gives the permission for the clearing of the check, and SBI at this moment sends the amount to the bank of this particular person B. This is what the process of reconfirmation. Once the person A issued the check worth of rupees 10,000 to person B, and now here in this case of positive pay system, the bank do reconfirmation from the issuer or from the drawer of the check. He makes the reconfirmation whether the person A issued the check of rupees 10,000 to person B or not. So for that reconfirmation, A is required to provide the details of the check issue to his particular bank. This is the system which the RBI suggested to implement under the process of positive pay system. This concept is known as positive pay system. Here, what are the details? How these details of check can be submitted to the bank? After issuing the check, one can submit the details of the high value check through SMS, or one can utilize the mobile banking application, or one can submit these details through internet banking, or one can submit these all details of check through automated teller machines or ATM devices, or one can issue by physically visiting the bank branches. What are the details which are required for this positive pay system? The details which are required are the name of the payee, as just I mentioned now in our illustration or in our imaginary example. Name of the payee is required, date of check is required, amount of check is required, MICR magnetic ink character reader code is required, account number of the payee is required, and the check number is required to furnish by the drawing to the particular bank from where of which he is issuing the check. This is the concept of positive pay system. Now there is another concept which is related with the same term, that is known as a reverse positive pay system. In case of this reverse positive pay system, what happens we will discuss with the imaginary example. In case of this reverse positive pay, what happens? The bank asks the drawee. In positive pay system, the drawer provides the information about the check issued to his bank. But in case of reverse positive pay, the bank asks the drawee whether the drawee has provided or given a check to any person. If in this case the drawee gives his consent that yes, I provided the check, the particular check to the particular person, then only bank further moves towards the process of clearing that particular check. So this is what the reverse case. In case of the positive pay system, drawer himself provide the information, and in case of reverse positive pay system, the banks ask the drawer whether he has issued the check, whether he issued the check of the particular amount to a particular person or not. This is what the concept of reserve positive pay is. So in this lecture, I stop here, and in the next lecture, I will explain other concepts which are related with banking technology. Thank you for your listening.